Alright guys, welcome back indeed to our Median XL Sigma playthrough. So, last time we left off, I told you guys we'd play the Bowzon for Act 3. But first off, I do want to go ahead and actually show you guys the crafting, because it said it explained things, but I didn't want to overwhelm you guys with too much content. So first off, we're going to go ahead and create a unique item. So what you need to do is get an oil of enhancement, which you can purchase at the Act 2 vendor in Sigma. In previous versions of XL, you can just go ahead and buy it wherever. But what we need is the oil of enhancement, and it costs you 5,000 or 4,500 if you've done the quest to lower the vendor cost. But you combine it with 2 arcane crystals to create the unique item. And in order to actually get the arcane crystals, what you have to do is you combine 5 arcane shards to make an arcane crystal. Now you get arcane shards by disenchanting a unique weapon, which we'll go ahead and show you guys later in this video. It's just I don't happen to have any uniques. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys the crafting in this, because we're going to go ahead and create something. So you need the base item. In this case, it's going to be a longbow, and we're going to go ahead and craft this. So we're going to combine these and go ahead and transmute, and we got the Mage Bane over here, which is going to give us $1 skills, 40% attack speed, which is actually quite nice, and it gives us some damage, and then minus enemy resistances, and then it gives us elemental resistances. We also get mana on striking, so it basically is going to outclass this bow very, very soon, even though this one has life and mana leech. Good enough for me. So let's go and actually check out how much damage we are dealing with Barrage, which is the main skill that we will be using. So it actually lowers it, but the thing is we can't really factor in that minus elemental resistances. But I'm going to go ahead and actually throw that in. Don't always go by the stat chart, by the way. But there's something that I have not ever seen, and we're going to go ahead and actually check this out. So we're going to go ahead and rip our mercenary. As far as all his stuff, we're going to go ahead and take that off. It's not like there's anything that was super good on it. But I'm going to go ahead and hire someone else new. There's a Necrolite over here, and there's also Blood Mages and Abattoirs. I have no idea what the heck any of these do, but we got to get one. I'm thinking about getting the Necrolite. Let's see what the heck he is going to be doing. So I'm assuming he uses a sword and shield, which is what Act 3 mercenaries use. So let's go ahead and see if we have anything that we can give him to increase his damage just a little bit here. I don't know if I think he might be able to use war swords. I think he needs some boots. So I'm going to give him some boots. Let's just give him extra life and stuff. Oh, he has Banshee. I don't know if I'm going to need to give him like spell damage or something like that. But no shield for him, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and get started again with Act 3. Like I said, we're going to be playing a bow, Amazon. Let me go and equip my pots over here. But anyways, this is not my character that I re-rolled before, because I want to, like I said, create every single class in the game. And also kind of at least try every build. But anyways, there's the Dark Wanderer. But we have 2 abilities that we'll be primarily using as the Bowzon. One is Phalanx, which summons a bunch of like Amazons, and then we have Barrage. We have a few other abilities like this that just gives us a buff over here, which gives us physical extra damage and spell damage. It says excluding poison, 10%. It's just flat extra damage. Act 3 to me is one of the acts that I think is my least favorite personally. Just because a lot of the areas are pretty much just, the tile set doesn't really change too much. Oh gosh, we're probably actually have to kill these. But I love the Amazon. I feel like Amazon is one of the best, at least as of right now, because of hit recovery, and also because you can sit at range and actually hit your opponents from honestly farther away, which really just comes down to just hit stun being super strong in Median XL. So I think Arachnid Lair is not actually considered Spider Lair in the game. Let me go and check the quest log over here. We'll actually probably have to, I think we actually have to go to the Spider Lair. It's been a while since I played like Diablo campaign, but go ahead and do that. But yeah, I'm loving. Okay, there's Spider Camp. Yeah, it doesn't count as the same. We're gonna go ahead and, because the game has map hack built into it, makes things much easier. Got a rainbow stone. Let's see, let's go all the way around. Yeah, this is why I didn't like Act 3. There's a lot of areas that are crafted to where you have to path the longest route possible. increasing that gameplay longevity, man. But back in the day, I didn't really mind it as much. It's just that when you're trying to rush yourself, actually, we could. Oh, we got the Jade figurine. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and actually make it a public game after we get the Kalim's Eye. What I wanted to do actually was specifically get the Jade figurine because most people have already done it in Act 3. So basically, you have to get the Jade figurine, talk to Cain. Cain tells you that back in Luco Lane, Mischief he collects them, and then he gives you a golden bird. Take the golden bird over to Cain, and then he tells you about the golden bird. And we're going to go ahead and go to Alcor, which is over here. There's another mod. Actually, I think this bridge is actually created in this mod. And then he tells you to come back, and then he's going to make us a potion. The potion will then give us permanently 20 life. Another thing that I actually did craft was these boots called Epic Center. It just requires Ith and just gives you 20% movement speed and then chance of crushing blow based on character level. But we're really here for the maximum life. It gives you enhanced defense, but pretty much we were just there for that one stat on it. There are, like I said, one rune words in this game. So we're going to go ahead and save and exit over here. And then, like I said, we're going to be... Oh, we have to re-log in. And, like I said, there's the other level 31 Amazon from completing Act 2. But we're going to go ahead and go Act 3 start now. We're going to go ahead and make a game. And people join in. I'm just going to make it like this because I think it's kind of enjoyable to see other people like in game. It's just more enjoyable. So I think the quest log, does it tell you where you get each individual part? Okay, the Flare dungeon. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go back to the spider forest here. And buff ourselves up. Go ahead and hit R for the map pack. It takes a second to load in. And we're good. Okay. Oh, someone else is here. Hopefully this guy's... Oh, he's level 79. I hope he's not like... Oh, okay, he just left. It's fine. Maybe join wrong game, Cap. It's like... I wouldn't mind getting rushed, to be honest. But since I'm doing a playthrough, I kind of want to, like, at least do, like, all the characters, like, through for the YouTube content. We've got to go down and then up. I wish they had an option to make the minimap like really tiny, like in Path of Exile. In fact, in Diablo 3, they do that as well. And it's just for quality of life. So, what is our guy actually doing? I'm actually kind of curious. So he's doing some type of like ice storm? Maybe like a blizzard? It was like the assassin summon over there. But yeah, pretty much it's just like these jungles. I'm actually kind of curious also how fast we can actually complete Act 3. I don't think I've ever timed myself. I always felt like most people think Act 2 is the longest, but Act 3 is actually quite long. And like I said again, it's legitimately because of the pathing that they've designed. Like you'll see what I'm talking about, like that last year where we got the Kalim's Eye. Because in this act you also have to get like multiple parts to craft a flail. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can just forego it if someone actually gives you the waypoint. I'm not actually positive. Let's actually find that out. There's actually a dagger over here. I forgot what it gives you. Might as well do it. It's like right here anyways. It might be the thing that lowered the cost. To light that up? What happens? That's it? The Flare dungeon? Is that the thing that's where the next part is, right? The Flare dungeon? Okay. Level 1. And level 2 is going to be down and over to the left. Okay, this one does stack. Normally how it works in Diablo, in fact, another like random tip here. When you are actually under the effects of a hex, or like a curse is what I should say, a different game, what you can do is you can actually hit a shrine and it'll actually make it go away, which is really, really strange. I'm not sure if it's just something that was internally designed, or they had like a limit on like some type of status effect. Alright, as far as this guy, I don't know if I think he's like that good. I think what I want to do, let's go ahead and buy a new one. because I kind of want to test out the other things anyways. So I could probably use some potions too. So let's go ahead and actually get a new mercenary here, just because I'm kind of curious as to what exactly we can get. Oh, we should probably grab all the stuff off him first. So yes, I guess it shows you the skills he has. Maybe he'll get 6 skills later down the line, but for now he's not doing too much in my opinion. So we're gonna go ahead and hire a new guy. I kind of want to go for that blood mage. Oh, I think I'm still trying to wondering what an aperture is. If there's a level 34 aperture, we'll get that. Okay, we'll get the blood mage now because it's the highest level. So we have Pyroblast, Punisher, Gift of something, and then gosh, these actually do a decent amount of damage. Like just checking it out, I like how the mercenaries are actually strong by default. In vanilla Diablo, you actually have to give them like was it Infinity or Insight? Like you actually have to give them like gear to actually make them like viable and not die instantly. But let's go ahead and continue here. Let's go ahead and buff them up. Level 2, level 3 is going to be this way. But overall, so far, while I was streaming, in fact, I should just be streaming this, but I decided to also like have a video render and upload right now while doing this. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Why I dislike Act 3 the most. This is actually crafted really well because it forces you to go to every single like larger room in the game or in this area. It forces you to go through all the corners because it's just the way that the map is designed. Like you'd see this. Oh well, if I didn't rubber band here. You'd see this and you'd be like, oh, it's just right there, but you can't get to it, and they put traps over there. But you have to pass the longest route on like pretty much every single. There's quite a few areas. Oh my gosh, like that. Go ahead and throw up that portal just in case we rip. I don't think that there's a major boss here, but those orbs, man. All right, so we got the brain now. Oh, there's that. What the heck is that? That poison resist. Okay. So now that we've done this, I think it's. Oh. Do we hit any waypoints? Okay. So we got the brain, and then the last part is the heart in the sewers. Okay. So go ahead and head over there. We actually would have exited over there, but it will still be faster to go this route from the waypoint, and that is due to the way. Again, the map is designed. You'd have to walk a lot louder. Oh gosh, we are rubber banding a lot. But you know, it's still better than back in the day on the 56K modem. But last night while I was streaming, because I had to farm up for like the materials for the Mage Bane, and we were kind of discussing about why I personally prefer Diablo 2 as well as a lot of other people. And one thing that I do really like with it is that there are so many different items that you can see in the game that are like the highest tier. With D3, the highest tier item is just going to be the set item or the unique. Whereas in D2, in D2, you had so many items that were yellow that ended up becoming duplicated. Because they were like the best in slot for resistance purposes and other things. Like there's crafting amulets. Like you would have things that were basically one of a kind, and they were like pretty much like the best in slot. Whereas in oh gosh, that is oh my gosh, what the heck are these things? You guys just clapping, man. That is a really nasty ability. All right, so I guess once we see that, we got to dip. Like I said. Hit stun is a huge deal in this game. I'm actually gonna. Ooh, I should have enough gold actually to res. If I actually need to buy. Oh gosh, that's very expensive. I don't think his equipment was worth as much, but I didn't see really. You know, we'll give him another shot. You know what? I don't think I got to see all his skills because he just wasn't next to us because we were moving too fast. Because when you go so fast away from your ally, they should normally appear right in front of you, but sometimes, oh gosh, we have to walk all the way back. But sometimes they will just teleport right next to you because it's just we're going too fast. But when you do use a skill like teleport, they will teleport right next to you, which is a really good thing. I like that. Just like quality of life stuff that was even added into Diablo 2. And that's in the vanilla as well. It's in the base game. Alright, so let's go and throw up a portal here. Probably gonna try to get that checkpoint after like seeing how difficult some of these enemies are. Maybe it was a boss, I don't know. Do you take acid damage from precision? So we're at the point where we can see tier 2 weapons. Alright, so okay, you don't take damage. In Diablo 1 there are certain things if you stand on, you'll take damage. In Diablo 2 you can take damage from the fire that's on the ground. Or yeah. Okay, I don't know what the heck. Fallen Hero? I don't know if he's the one that's dropping these, like, Frost Novas, but dang, those are pretty dang strong. Grab this fire. Throw that down. These huntresses. Feline witches. Where is our mercenary here? I'm gonna do this. This will just give us our mercenary. Hopefully this guy... Oh, he's about the same level. Sweet. Oh, he's, These are in the next act, though, which we will be indeed getting there pretty soon. I'm trying to see what our guy is doing over here. What was he? A blood mage, I think is what he was. I mean, he's casting stuff. I want to see what that other thing is, though. I mean, this one just seems like it's just a caster, but he's having collision issues with objects. And I would rather have the hit scan because it looks like he's throwing projectiles, which is not necessarily like a bad thing. It's just that when it comes down to AI and doing certain things in games, it's just better to have it more automated versus something where they need to cast and it actually needs to connect, because he might just be attacking something and I'll try to attack it while there's a wall in the way. So let's go ahead and try out the other one, which was the Abjure. Abjure. Okay, 33 I think was the highest, so let's go ahead and pick up this one. So he's got forked lightning, I think is what it is. Super beast, supernova. You know, so far I've honestly liked the Act 2 mercenary the most. The reason why is because he plays really aggressive and he basically acts as kind of my tank, which is great. He's probably giving me that waypoint. I appreciate it, man, but I want to do it legit. Did he say anything? Okay, maybe he's just farming or something. Hopefully he won't kill, like, what I need to kill, like take the ad and be like, it's mine now, and leave, but it's fine. If he does that, we'll make a new game. We have, you know, waypoints. So now we're right now in the lower cross, and we need to go to the cross bazaar, which might be the next one. But I'm a higher level than him. Yeah, we'll finally be playing with people in this. I did play with other people, but I didn't know for the playthrough if it was a good idea or not. Gosh, dude, he is just rushing through stuff, which is great. But he might be also fighting for items. I'll grab that armor shrine. And let's see if it actually gave it to him as well. I did not. That's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping they would change that. That was one thing that I found to be kind of annoying in Diablo 2, that I think that it should really be changed. Whereas the shrines, if one person gets it, he's the only one that gets it. I think it would just be way better. What is this? I don't know if I've seen that area before. Some of these areas, like, most people just never really go to. Oh, okay, there's the cross. Oh, maybe, I don't think he was right here, because I'm pretty sure he was in Pandemonium Fortress, which was the next act. Cast the buffs again. It's closer now. I'm gonna swap this to Phalanx, if I can. Okay, not. Sometimes certain skills you can't put on, like Mouse 1, which I think is kind of dumb, but oh well. Let's go ahead and go over here. That thing almost reminds me of like the Razor logo. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention is someone actually showed me this while I was streaming, which was that you can change, instead of it being F, you can change it to like different keys. Like, it doesn't have to be the F keys. Like you can use. Someone was telling me you can do that. It might be via like the options, but I just thought that that was an important thing. But I'm so used to using the F keys for Diablo 2 that it's just, I don't know, I'm probably just going to keep it like that forever. Alright, so I think we are in the right area. The sewers, level 1, here. Sewers level 1. Go all the way around. Into a portal. Just in case that guy wants to join up in this area. Can I even go here? Can I? Ooh, nice. I didn't know if I could or not. See, that's what I was talking about. A lot of times it'll make you path like the longest area. But that time, I don't know if that was a change on here. Ooh, you're taking a lot of damage though. Probably need to grab some potions. I'm gonna go ahead and head back to town real quick. Get some extra pots.
Good day.
Oh, you can do this probably faster. Forgot about this trick. If you want to get potions much faster, just unequip your belt. Oh gosh, I always want to end off on getting potions. Also, don't worry about putting golden stash. In this game, if you do die, it doesn't matter. As far as like losing gold or XP, which is actually a really nice touch. And we gotta go all the way around. Oh, I want to kill this guy though. It's like a boss? Wait, did he just one-shot my mercenary? Or what happened to my mercenary? Alright, TP is indeed up. And we now need to get the flail, which is in the Trav. Beware of the High Council, which is actually pretty easy anyways. I'm gonna go back over to... Ooh, actually, I don't know. Let's go back and check. Is this gonna be fast? This might actually be faster. Yeah, it will be, because sewers is right there. Actually, you know what? This is not that bad. But as far as like the tile set for this map, I feel like, yeah, I understand it's supposed to be in the jungle. And there is the sewers, but I just felt like Act 3 to me wasn't very memorable. I just always remember Act 2 because it's like, oh my gosh, it's bright. I remember one of my friends, like, older monitors, man, like, dude, you couldn't really, like, see in that area. Back in the day on the big fat CRT. Oh, rip him, man. I think our mercenary did die. What? But I still see him now. What the heck? Yeah, I still have my mercenary. Oh, you know what? It just doesn't... It's just not appearing in the... top left. It's normally something that appears. It might just be a glitch. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it because he's still attacking. I can still open up his inventory and give him stuff. Usually you can give them potions as well. Unless for whatever reason that one, they're just like, it'll get in the way. So, the little... Oh, okay, it's something that I should mention while crafting. So, when items drop in this game, you'll see that there's a parentheses like 1, 2, 3, and it can go up to, I think, 5 or 6. And that's the tier of the item. The higher tier the item, the better it will be. Like, in parentheses, we have Mage Bane, like level 1, if you want to think of it kind of like that. These guys are getting destroyed. There's so many people that are playing Diablo 2, and it feels so good to know that, like, there's people out there that still love this game just like me. I know that there always was, but, like, that are, like, active still. And it's just so cool. And also, experiencing new content is just great. I probably already mentioned that several times in our playthrough, or, like, when I was playing online and stuff. Ooh, Kaleem's play. Oh, Hawk Helm. If this is, ooh, Scimitar, I can disenchant these. So they are very, very good to pick up. And we're going to go ahead and smash the compelling orb in just a second, but I want to kill the... Where's the boss? Bizarre the Mad, it might be this one. Grab that Flawless Ruby. If it's for druids, well, I don't know, maybe we should do druid. It depends how good it is. It's not something that's, like, game-breakingly, like, good. Because it is a druid only. He's not really a caster, though. I'm probably just going to disenchant this. And like I said, I'd show you guys the disenchanting. So all you do is you put this in here, disenchant, and there we go. I feel like we're getting some lag here. In the very beginning, it should say what server we joined. San Jose. This should be relatively fast. I don't know. But anyways, we got to combine this, the brain, the eye, heart, and we get the Kaleem's whale. Go ahead and take that back to my waypoint, or my TP. Go ahead and smash this, and there we go. It is indeed done. I might actually need to make it on this one. Okay, no, actually, they're all able to enter. Sometimes you actually have to have someone give you a TP. Let's say, like, fix it on the server. So overall, the quality of life on the server is just so great. And so the only thing that I think that, like, sometimes there's things up for debate, like on like whether something should be changed or not. But I really feel like the shrines, like everyone should get it. Oh. I can't wait to get into like rifts because I haven't done any of those ever. I've done it on Reaper of Souls, not Diablo 3, but Diablo 2. Oh, I forgot. We have a bunch of stat points. Let me just slam it all into Vitality because we're coming up to a boss here. I'm gonna put more points into Barrage and Phalanx, and then also more into Balance, which is just flat stats. Wild and Freeze, hit recovery, and then it slows attackers. I'm only gonna put 1 point into it. It seems like it's bugged. I thought it was just me for a second. I'm like, okay, maybe it's just not proccing correct because you have to be within a certain range or something. But there's another person I follow for Path of Exile, and he does do other ARPGs as well. His name is Pox Kappa. But, or Pox, but anyways, he mentioned that and I was like, okay, you know what, it's not just me. So, I'm pretty sure that like that slow thing, it might not work, or it only works on certain enemies. I don't know which ones it's like not letting it like go through on, but we'll go ahead and kill Mephisto, which is the final boss. Yo, we're only half an hour in. We're finishing this act. Wow. Good stuff, man. Ooh, rip him. Let's go ahead and throw up a TP for him. I think that stuns you as you're walking out. Oh my gosh. Again, the hit stun in this... Oh, he locked me down in that little, like, circle. There's an ability that locks you down and makes you kind of stay in this little circle. The boss battle's a lot more epic than normally. He's got so many like heretics. Oh, hey, who's? Sounds so familiar. It's from something else in the series. I gotta equip these. You can also throw them on the ground. Oh, getting like absolutely hit stun, destroyed. Don't get the boots! Did we get the boots? We got the boots! Alright. I just clicked as fast as possible. That's how it is with Diablo 2. Like, as far as getting items, it's straight up a free-for-all. Oh, warning to any of you guys to have headphones on, or just turn the volume down just a little bit. Again, the game's scaling volume doesn't go down on cutscenes. Don't know why. But we here. We in the next act.
I did as you told me, Tyrael. I found the temple of the Zakarum. In the deepest recesses of the temple, I found a dark gathering. My companion, the Wanderer, Talrasha, and a great evil who could only be the Lord of Hatred himself, Mephisto. I heard a voice then, like 1,000 needles in my heart.
My brothers, at long last we stand reunited. The Infernal Gate has been prepared, and the time of our final victory is at hand. Let the way to hell be opened. And the evil that was once vanquished shall rise anew. Wrapped in the guise of man shall he walk amongst the innocent, and terror shall consume they that dwell upon the earth. The skies shall rain fire, and the seas will become as blood. The righteous shall fall before the wicked, and all creation shall tremble before the burning standards of hell.
What I saw then was not meant for mortal eyes.
The gate stands ready. Now, my young brother, the time has come to assume your true form. Arise, Diablo, Lord of Terror. Diablo, send forth your terror into hell.
Right. Oh, I guess they're doing Iswal right now. If they're already there and they're waiting, oh, I should just go ahead and do it before I sign out. Oh wait, wait. Iswal's in the place? I don't know if they mark him. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this with them. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed Act 3. Like I said, it was much shorter than I actually thought. In fact, I think it's about the same time. In fact, I think our Act 2 was much faster. It's just, in this time one, I was kind of explaining the crafting, and I actually showed you guys how to disenchant something. And like I said, you have to combine 5 of those to actually, actually I don't really need the quest anyways right now. I can do it on my own time. But I just thought they were waiting for me. I didn't want them to wait up for me. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be the end of Act 3. But anyways, next up, we will be fighting Diablo in Act 4, which is the final boss of the game in the vanilla, but in the expansion there's another boss, obviously, because there's 5 acts. But anyways, hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough. If you did, drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, well, I don't know why you're watching this part, but if you want to start from part 1, I recommend you guys to do so. And the next part, we'll be actually playing the Assassin class for Act 4. But anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a good one. I'm signing out.